WWE Raw kicks off with Big E coming out and he says he's going to beat Roman Reigns' ass at Survivor Series. Then Kevin Owens comes out and says he's going to break bad on Big E and every superstar in the back, and everything that happens from here on out is Big E's fault. Then the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, attack Big E and say Roman will see you at Survivor Series. Then Matt Riddle comes out to help Big E, and the Usos versus Riddle and Big E with Seth Rollins on commentary, and Big E throws an Uso into Seth and Seth attacks Big E, causing a disqualification. Then Randy Orton comes out and Randy, Riddle and E versus Seth and the Usos, and Seth wins with a roll-up. Bianca Belair versus Tamina Snuka, and Bianca wins with a KOD. After the match, Doudrop comes out and says to Bianca, after Survivor Series, I'll be looking for you. Becky Lynch comes out and says she used to be Charlotte's best friend until she realised it comes with the condition that Becky has to be the person in the background and not the star. So she slaps Charlotte in the face and went to a different stratosphere. Becky says this is about personal legacy, and if Charlotte doesn't remember who she is, then at Survivor Series, she's going to beat the ever-living piss out of Charlotte. Then Liv Morgan comes out, and she's upset because Becky walked away from her last week, and Becky says she only left to give Liv a moment after a victory because she doesn't get many of them. And Becky says you should have won the title when I was gone because you won't get it now. And Liv says Big Time Bex is just a big time bitch, and Becky goes for a rock bottom, but Liv reverses it into an arm drag and lifts the Raw Women's Championship. The Street Profits, Montez Ford and D'Angelo Dawkins versus Chad Gable and Otis, and Montez wins with a roll-up after he rolls through a crossbody. Nikki Cross versus Zelina Vega, and Zelina wins with the Code Red. Rhea Ripley versus Carmella, and Ripley wins with Riptide. Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor, and Owens wins with the Stunner. AJ Styles and Omos versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, and AJ wins with his phenomenal forearm. Rey Mysterio with his son Dominik in his corner versus Bobby Lashley in the main event, and Lashley wins with the full Nelson. After the match, Adam Pearce comes out and says he must remove Rey Mysterio from the Raw Survivor Series team. Then Austin Theory comes out and drops Dominik, and Adam Pearce says Austin Theory will be Rey's replacement. We'll see you next week for the next Rush Draw review.